Hey everybody, Rick here with Departure Heaven. Today's date is the 11th, 11, and we all heard about that date. But that's not what this video is about. This is a movie update about my movie, supposedly everybody's been waiting for. And I told everybody it would be coming out in late fall. Okay? I'm going to let you know right now, guys, that's not going to happen. And I'm going to explain why and demonstrate why. Those of you that help donate to help support for my film, I appreciate a lot from the bottom of my heart. Those funds are used for this film. When I went to attempt to make and start producing this film 5 months ago, I ran into some problems with dialogue scenes where people talk back and forth on the same shot. Couldn't do it as effectively. The software that I was paying for didn't do it. They didn't even have sound at the time. And others weren't doing it either. There wasn't any updates for stuff like that back then. And then Veo came along and totally changed everything. But they're very expensive. Okay? And couldn't afford that because it was a ripoff basically in my book, because you only get so many credits a month and you'll burn through them. And for this type of thing, what I'm doing, you'll burn through the credits inside of a day, all of them. I'll be right back to paying another monthly payment the next day. It probably cost me $500-600 inside of 2 weeks. So I couldn't do Veo, so I had to go back and pay for a software program like Runway that's unlimited, but they didn't have sound, so I couldn't do dialogue there. So I had no choice but to put the film on hold, okay? And then these new updates kept coming out, one after another, over time, over these past 5, 6, 7 months. And I said, okay, let's wait a little bit till the updates all start coming out. When they start coming out with new ways to do it more efficiently, less expensive. Well, Grok came out with their version of something similar to Veo 3. They allow dialogue scenes and they have sound, okay? And they're very well, their engine, their image to video engine and models are very sophisticated. They're like top notch, okay? So I went ahead and started using those funds that I received from you all to start paying for the service that I'm doing right now, which is Grok. Been practicing with them for about almost a month now. I'm getting comfortable with them. And what I'm about to show you, some example scenes, practice scenes that I've done this past couple weeks, okay, with the software, okay? And just to demonstrate right now, folks, that what Grok can do is amazing. And, see for yourself.
Get down! The fire is spreading! Run!
think it's best we stay away from that place.
Okay, sure. You know, I have not had this much fun since school.
Really? I really feel like things are getting worse.
I wish Jesus would come today.
Stay strong no matter what.
I'm pretty sure that was impressive to watch, just to show you just some of the abilities of this software that I'm using now. Pretty impressive. So, let me wrap this up. I didn't want this to be a long video. That you guys just be patient. That's all I ask. The film is coming. I want to shoot this film really bad, but I just need the right tools. So far, I'm on a good footing right now with this software that I'm paying for right now. Okay, and they're not as expensive as Runway. Runway was a lot more expensive that I was paying than for this. Okay, I'm paying less than half of what I was paying for Runway for this service, and they got sound and they're better. Okay, so plus other services I will need for some other scenes, and I'll let you know that on an update if I have to use them. More or lessly, now if you guys want to continue supporting my ministry by sending your donations to support Departure Heaven, you're more than welcome to. Okay, or to support this film. Okay, and I will show the link here in a little bit at the end of the video. You can either scan the QR code or just follow the web URL, and it'll take you to a page where you could donate. Okay, but right now, as of now, I am beginning to shoot scenes for my film. Next week, I will come out with a teaser, a small short teaser of my film. First shots and pictures from this film. The next day. Okay, the next day is the name of this movie. It will be classified as a film short. Okay, I want to keep it around 30 minutes long for the whole film. It will be a fast-moving, fast-paced film. Okay, and it starts off with a man and his wife and his child, and he will have to endure the most unthinkable times ahead of him. But sure enough, as the movie progresses, I'm not going to give away the whole film, folks, but you'll see it. And it's really going to be good. All from Departure Heaven Studios, folks. I can't wait to get this thing done. You know, I don't like this big setback over the past 5-6 months, 7 months almost now going on, that I had to sit around and wait for more updates to come out. There's updating. AI is updating almost every month with a bunch of new things almost every month. Okay, and you know, to try it out, you must pay for the service, and that gets expensive. And then I hope it works. So clinically, or I had to do trial and error over these past months to see what works for me. Okay, and what I can afford in my budget. Okay. So that is what is going on with the next day film that's coming out. You guys asked for an update. I'm giving you one. I am sorry. I apologize for those that really paid a lot towards this film and they haven't seen the film. I did say it was coming out in fall. So, you know, it still hasn't came out. The fact of the matter is, once it's all done, folks, it'll be well worth the wait. That's how I see it right now. It'll be well worth the wait. Okay, now I'm not going to give you a time frame when it's coming out, because I don't want to overstep myself and say, well, Rick, you said it was coming out this time and you didn't follow through. Okay, but I will tell you this, it ain't going to take too long to do it now that I got the better tools to do this with, more efficient and speed that'll take less time to do. With the better the software, the better the tools, the more that it can do, the more faster I can get it done. Back then, it was like taking a 4-cylinder engine and trying to pull a big load. It just didn't work. Okay? I got into a jam and I couldn't do it. I didn't have the availability of all that. With all the sound effects they got now, the AI can produce, matches a scene. Didn't have that 6 months ago. Okay? Didn't have dialogue scenes, all that. Okay? So now things are more widely available, more efficient, more smarter, more better AIs. Now, much smarter as AI gets more advanced, and some of the prices have gone down a little bit. and more availability of tools. Now it's more better for me to do the now. It's a better time now. Will make it more efficient for me to do my film now than it would have been 6 months ago when I didn't have those type of tools available. Okay? And it'd make it easier for me to produce scenes. So that's what's going on with my film. You all asked for it. Okay? And I'm just making sure this thing is recording. It says stop recording. Okay, good. If it would have said start recording, I would have been like, I'd have gotten really mad on here probably. And I'm sure you've all done that before, where you just do a whole video like this and you didn't hit the record button. I've done that 2 or 3 times. It sucks. Don't do it. Always make sure you're recording. Make sure that your ticker and the red button is showing. In my case, it's a red dot with the time eclipse. It says 9 minutes and 27 seconds so far. Now I'm going to go and edit this video and put all the stuff in it, the examples. They'll actually be a little longer than this video. Guys, I love you. Jesus Christ is coming for his church. At any day now it can happen. Now I know some of you are saying, well then why do the film if you think the rapture's coming? Because we must press forward, folks. The journey must continue. All of us together, we're in this together. And if I could show people what it'll be like for a person to go through the tribulation and the great tribulation, all the way to the return of Christ, illustrated through AI, I will do it. And that should serve as a big warning to those that are not sure that they know who Jesus is. In other words, the unbelieving out there will see this film, which I hope you would show that to a person that doesn't believe. And maybe they'll say, okay, this rattled my bones. I don't want to go through all that. What do I do to get saved? I don't want to go through the tribulation or any of that. This is a good thing to use to get them saved, is show them my film. So let us sit back, enjoy the wait, and when it gets done, there will be, of course, probably prior, during the shooting, we'll put a couple teaser trailers out prior, during we're shooting the film. And then, of course, a week before the film comes out, we'll come out with our release trailer. And then a week later, it'll even have a date on it when I will upload it, release date, and then everybody will be able to sit back and watch the full video, which will be on my YouTube channel right here. Guys, I love you, and I know this video is getting longer as I talk. It's 11 minutes now. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to include in this video before I hit the stop button here. You know, I'm wearing my beanie cap because it's winter. It feels like winter already here where I'm at. And I got a sweater on. Wish me luck on my journey on producing this film. I hope I don't run into any snags that slows me down again. I should be okay from here out. Okay? These examples, watch them. I will show you a few good examples here, which I'm about to show you right now. This is capabilities of the software I'm currently using now. Okay? And you can compare that to the shots that I showed you 6 to 7 months ago. Okay? A lot easier to do now, which is better for me and better for you all. All right, guys? Like, share, hit subscribe. If you're unsubscribed, please check your subscriptions. I will talk to you all later, and God bless.